Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. This is Sunny, and today we have a really fun reading for you guys today. This is who are your spirit guides and what is their message to you? Okay, so we have 3 piles to choose from, and we're going to be looking into the energies of your spirit guides and what is their message to you, what do they want from you, and how do they view you. So there's going to be a lot of information in these piles that's conducive to your journey in life, what you're trying to accomplish, how they're trying to help you, how they're trying to really work with you in this journey of yours to help you, see a lot of things about yourself and the truth of your situations, and to advance you, to help you grow, to become more wise, right? So in the ethers, we have a lot of divine help of our passed down loved ones, our ancestors, of really high intelligent evolved souls on the other side and in spirit form who are assisting us on our journey, and they have been and they are on this journey with you, guiding you, and so they work with you whether you're aware of it or not, and so they just want to pop in, let you know what they think of your situation and how they view you and what they really are trying to show you and guide you towards. So it's a really deep message, because they have a special mission with you, and they just want to acknowledge what's really going on behind the scenes that's preparing you for your journey. Okay, so there's a lot going on and the unseen, and they just want to bring it to your attention, and also give you some validation and confirmation that what you're feeling on the inside is really lining up to what they're saying, your intuition is lining up to what these cards are actually saying. So this is just to give you some more confirmation, because of course being guided by spirit guides is something that you really can't see unless you have reached that evolved state of your spiritual gifts to where you actually can see spirit, or you're a medium, or you have really heightened psychic abilities. Okay, so wherever you're at on your journey, that's just up, that's you as an individual. But a lot of people, just because those people don't have that ability to see spirit, doesn't mean that they aren't working with that individual. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave it here. You got 3 piles to choose from, and I believe 1 pile is just all you need. I feel like the way that what spirit is showing me, that it's just very primitive. 1 pile is very primitive to your situation. So pile number 1, we have the seashell. All right, and then pile number 2, we have the lapis lazuli stone. And then pile number 3, we have the spirit's quartz. All right, so I want you guys, I don't know how that got there. I want you guys to sit there and meditate and connect with your spirit guides and your angels, and ask them to connect you to the pile that you belong to. Ask them to connect you to their spirit and who is guiding you. Okay, and like always, the timestamps will be listed below in the description box for pile 2 and pile 3. Pile 1, I will be with you in just a jiffy. See you guys soon, and I hope you enjoy your reading. Okay, hello, pile number 1. All right, guys, get comfy, get you a cup of tea, get you a cup of coffee. We're gonna sit here and dive into these messages of the spirit guides. It's quite a thick message here, but it looks very entertaining. So these are pre-shuffled oracle cards that were picked out as I meditated on your pile. I asked the spirit guides to align to the energies, and they were not handpicked, but of course, shuffled the way they were supposed to. All right, so what came out? What came out? And if you chose number 1, pile number 1, this is for you. Okay, so this is how your spirit guides see you, what their message is, what they want from you, and who they are. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Pile number 1. Okay, so the 2 spirit guides that are leading you, you have the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Okay, so we have that one. And then for number 2, we have the Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. Oh, okay. So we have that. Next, we have Ancestor of Boundaries. We have the Companion. We have the Shaman of Purification. All right, so you got a Shaman over here too. We have the Spirit of Wisdom. And we have the Ancestor of Hope. All right, it looks like I ran out of room here, so I'm going to put that underneath here. All right, so I want you to analyze the journey that you guys are on right now. I could sit here and read about every single one of these spirits, okay? But I want you to really reflect back on your journey, what has gone on in the past, what's going on in the present, and what you are working towards in the future, okay? And so, again, this is going to resonate as we go through the rest of the oracle cards to decipher the message, and we're going to go back and forth of how these spirits or a very ancient old soul that once walked this life that's in a higher realm is assisting you, okay? So Spirit of Wisdom could just be a spirit. Shaman is a very, very ancient soul that could have walked this earthly plane, and and now is in a higher realm, but he can mediate between both realms. And then you have an Ancestor of Boundaries. The people and the animals and everything that existed here before us, okay? So they know the ins and the outs of human life, okay? So But if anything, all of them are in spirit form, okay? And so, again, I just want you to really look at your current situation. I want you to look at yourself, how you know yourself, and what you want to know about yourself. And then we'll just tie in the message, all right? But your spirit guides want to go ahead... can you see that down there? Yeah. Your spirit guides want to go ahead and show you what they really want you to know about yourself, okay? So first you have Oath, number 49. You have Differences, number 36. And you have Individuality. Okay. So pile number 1, there's a lot more to be discussed here, but the simple fact is that they want you to know that you are a very unique individual, okay? You are an individual that stands alone, and there are a lot of differences between you and other people. But that's not to depict, who's right and who's wrong, who's better or who's worse. It's not even relevant in this situation. What they're wanting you to know is how magical and unique and different your soul is and its journey compared to other people. There is no comparison yourself to other people. You just shine bright. You have a lot of unique qualities about you that it really is going against the status quo. So things that you may like that may seem taboo to other people may be your truth, and it may be a higher wisdom and intelligence that you possess that not other people have, which makes you really different. But you seem to know, and what your guides are saying, you know the truth. And no matter what and how different and odd people make you feel, or out of place or a misfit, you know the truth of your soul. And they say you are superior committed. Look at this arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. What they're saying is that this is like you showing up, like you have this protection, this you know how when race horses run in a race, they have like these blinders on their eyes. It's to keep the distraction away from them, because they know what their goal is, what they're here to do, you know, and what their potential is, right? So they don't want any distraction from the outside realms, right? They are focused. And so you're focused on your truth, and that's it. Like, you know your worth, and they're validating that, man, what they're saying about you is that you are so strong despite all the negative energy and all of the hard, challenging times and all of the weird situations your outside environment has put you in. You are an individual. You stand alone. And so this spirit of wisdom coming to work with you has really been pushing you, amping you up. I feel like the companion and the spirit, well, they're all coming out, but really the spirit of wisdom just really wants you to know how wise and intelligent you are. Okay, and this Sky Father here is leading you into spirit of wisdom and trust in the unknown. I really feel like you're this embodiment of cosmic intelligence, right? You have like this wealth of knowledge that sets you apart from other people. And you do trust in the unknown because you have seen its power, and you do not have to, explain yourself. And you know that. This oath, it's highly important. They're really like, this arrow and this oath, they're saying how powerful, strong you are. And I see this emotions. I feel somebody that like goes out in nature and meditates, or somebody who really knows how to, cut the world off when it's getting too much, and really trust in themselves. I'm getting a really old soul here. I'm getting somebody who knows themselves and knows that they are different, but they know why they're different, and they don't let that outside world distract them or keep them from their purpose, right? And so you have a lot of ancestors that come in and help you stay strong in that faith. You have a companion of I feel like they all work. They all kind of like fit in together and make this amplified energy even more potent. Okay, I feel like they block in everything, and you're completely surrounded by these guardians for whatever energy or thing that you are needing of. So this ancestor of boundaries not only is a superior protector of you, that like you see this bull, like it's got horns, like, man, you're not to be messed with, because you have protection from your ancestors. Because the more that you follow your truth and your path, and you're not hurting anybody, it's like you are sent in, because you're coming out as a very wise soul, so you're being sent in a plethora of protection from, your ancestors. And they put up boundaries so that nobody can mess with you, but they also show you how to set up boundaries for yourself, because there is some times that we can feel alone on this journey, because we are like a misfit to the rest of society, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, you're the wise one, you're the leader. Okay, and it can be lonely at the top, right? But sometimes they have to come in and just remind us why we have to set up boundaries, so that we don't get on everybody. We don't have to scoop to other people's levels. as far as their negative thinking and give into that. So they want you to surround yourself with positive people and to remind you that your tribe will come on, because this is very tribal, very tribish. Like, I feel like maybe you were a leader or a medicine woman or something of a tribe, because, oh yeah, shaman of purification. So I feel like this is bringing you back to innocence too. I feel like through your journey, you have a shaman that watches out for your health, that watches out for your mind, for your spirit to be free of all toxicity from this low density earthly plane, right? So it just helps you keep your mind, your body, and your spirit purified at all times. So yeah, Sky Father. So again, there's a very big connection with the sky, and you breaking through this matrix into the divine matrix and really tapping into the unseen. And it's like this arrow means you are just focused. You are just like, man, you know who you are, you know what you're doing, and you know, you're going straight for that. Not to say that there's not any distraction from the other side, but that's why this ancestor of boundaries comes in to help restore and put up walls and fences to where nobody can get in and mess with you, right? And so then there's the companion. There's a spirit of like this winged companion that comes in to give you some positive energy. I mean, I really thought I'd have to look into these cards, but like, they're just really talking. These cards are really talking. Your spirit guides are really talking. And I just feel they're like really happy, and they're really cheerful for you right now. And this companion comes in whenever you're feeling lonely. They're asking to remind you of some times when you just didn't feel lonely. You felt like somebody was there. When you should have felt lonely, you didn't. That's the companion. You have spirit guides coming in and literally just chilling with you, just because you have an empathic, psychic, medium nature to you that you can sense spirit. So they send this with you because they know that you can validate or understand what spirit is around you. All right. So, an ancestor of hope, they just want you to keep going. I feel like there's a lot of like warrior princess. You see how she's got like tribals around her and things like that? It's like it takes somebody very strong to be a leader and stand in their own power and commit to themselves no matter what. You have a very, very strong leadership, domineering, pioneering, engineering ability about you to see through anything. And so you're just coming out as a wise old soul, and you have a lot of help that are helping you complete your mission. But this is how they see you. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards. We have she who hesitates, ponder, delay, or confidence. And then we have she who knows, wisdom, clarity, and resolution. So there you go, pulling yourself. They see you as somebody who, when you get off track a little bit, because of the differences are so strong, and they get that. That's why they're here supporting you. But they see somebody who is like, so strong and able to pull themselves out of a rut. So you may hesitate, you may have a delay, you may ponder, you may question the confidence ability, but you like snap yourself back in check, and you know, look, see, that's what I was saying about this. And I think it's crazy how these cards come out in confirmation and synchronicities, because again, you know, I didn't see these cards until now, and this is the exciting part about reading these cards, is the synchronicities. So again, back with this wisdom, is that they see you as somebody who's able to pull themselves out of the rut. Like, say you're in this car, they're showing me a Jeep. I don't know if you drive a Jeep, or if you like mudding, or if you have somebody who takes you mudding, or you have a redneck friend or a country friend, but they're showing me like this Jeep. And it gets stuck in the mud. Instead of you calling for your friends, no, you get down and dirty and you get yourself out of the mud. And that could be in reference to energies that try to hold you down or make you question yourself. You just literally like, I know who I am. That's it. I got clarity because I have the wisdom. I've got the resolution. I'm moving on. See ya. So they're just like, they're like, she's built for tough is what I'm hearing. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, look, you got the comment card. They see you as somebody very abstract, very creative, and very funny. They see you, again, this individuality. It's like you're not a copycat. Like you create your own abstract. You have this own color, like your own aura to you. You have this own way. I mean, we're all unique individuals, but they're saying you really stand out, especially with your personality. You have a very colorful personality, and you're funny. Like you're really lighthearted and funny, but on the other side, you're like this warrior that like they wouldn't go up and slap. So they're showing me you have a very delightful, funny personality, in which they like, and they wanted to know that you're a joy to be around. Okay. Next, we have stranger, curiosity. All right. I want to look that one up real quick, so bear with me. 53 comes to an 8. So if 8 is significant to you. So let's see here. So the stranger, the other, moving past fear of differences, curiosity, and acceptance. Oh my gosh, look. Differences, stranger, curiosity. Hold on. They want me to, hold on. They're saying to use my intuition first before going in there. All right, hold on. Okay. You have a curiosity that leads you to things outside the norm, the normality of other people. And again, like I said, societies. You are like a stranger to most people because you're so different, right? And so this really, again, has this alone feeling. I feel like you spend a lot of time up in the ethers and with spirit. But look at all this magical qualities that this guy possesses, you know. And look, he's kind of like, is that another spirit? I want to say that's another spirit that he sees in the water. So a lot of you could be mediums. Like you could scry and see other forms of spirits. I really see like a shaman in the making here, or maybe you were a past life shaman yourself, you know, because you're so wise and you're so evolved, and you're just literally working with colors. So maybe you see people's auras too. But again, I just want to point out how different you are, but in the most unique, respectful way, because you're so advanced, right? You have a lot of knowledge and wisdom that most people don't have. So let's just see what we can find. And if you didn't know this, this is what the spirits want to push you back into. Because again, they want something from you. They want you to reach your fullest potential. So if there's a lot of things that you didn't know about yourself, this is what they want you to know. I feel like a lot of people are still uncovering a lot of truth about their spirituality and who they really are. So if you're aware of some things, you know, this would resonate with you. If not, these are the things you are coming in, and they're reminding you of who you are. Let's see. All right, something extraordinary is being okay. So something extraordinary is being offered to you now if you remain curious and teachable. Allow the newness to envelope you as you explore the possibilities. This is a departure from your expectations, but the stranger has come to invite you to dance to a new music, a new tempo, a new sensation that will add more dimension to you and what you create as a result. Now's the time to leave room for other points of view, other ways of seeing, and humility and grace. Okay. So this is a defining moment. So I've got readings before to where they told me so many things about myself, and I was like, nah, no. But really, I wasn't really awake to who I truly was. And then I started having all the experiences they said I was going to have. So I was like, oh man, you know, so that could be something too. But I also want to say that a lot of people are curious about you and they can't really reach you because they're not on your level yet. So they might find you intriguing. They might find you, otherworldly, or just that, or a mystery, right? So I'm getting very mystical, mysterious type of vibes from this pile, just because they are so that, I mean, like, this message is hardcore: individuality, differences, and oath. Yeah, they're just showing that you may have just a few friends that really understand you. I feel like everybody likes you. They're showing to me that everybody likes you, but there's just a few people who will understand you. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into some more cards. So they also see you as, oh my gosh, look at this. We've got galactic. And you've got the Sky Father here, trust in the unknown. Look at that synchronicity. So they also see you somebody who's very connected to the stars and the galactic heritages. So you could be a star seed. You could resonate with, even angelic. But this is definitely connected to the liminal spaces, okay? You could definitely be like an old star seed, of somebody who's come back to raise the vibration of Mother Earth, to really help with and assist, a galactic mission here on Earth. So there's something about the stars that you are very much in tune with, and you might have a connection with one of the constellations, or however this might fit. Okay, what they're showing me is another synchronicity, which is a confirmation. How they see you as a guide, oh my gosh, they see you as the she-wolf. They see you to unleash the wild within. Wow, they see you as like no other. You're very unique and powerful here. And so Wild, the comic, they love when you dance. They love when you tell stories. They love when you go in and just let loose, because you have this very funny, but graceful. And I feel like they say, yeah, as funny as you are, you still have really good, you can handle your emotions very well. They're showing me how mature you are with your emotions. But so when you go within, it's fun to see your inner child. It's fun to see you have fun and be funny, right? But they're also saying, unleash your power. They are saying, you she-wolf, you stand alone. This is somebody who stands alone with all of the wisdom. Look how this is kind of underneath wisdom. Sheesh, I'm telling you, like, this is a pretty powerful individual right here. So I'm going to go ahead and move in even further with some more cards. So this is how they see you. So you got the goal, like the seagull, number 22. And so number 22 is a powerful ancestor, a powerful ancestor number for me, okay? So you might have ancestors who live by the water. I don't know. I'm feeling Celtic, like Irish, Scotland. I'm feeling somewhere over there, Welsh. Just somewhere over there, England, Irish, Scotland areas. Take it how it resonates, but something like that. Maybe some Celtic vibes coming in, some Vikings coming in. But it's kind of like, again, I felt like this tribal energy, okay, and number 22. So let's go ahead and see some of the characteristics, because they're using this card to symbolize how they view you. So let's look into number 22. And that would be, so water. They're referring the water element. And the seagull represents the spiritual messengers, communication with spirits, behaving responsibly. Oh my gosh. See what I told you? It's like you have this maturity about you. They're very happy about just how you handle your emotions. And when even at your wildest, you're still like the most mature person in the room. It's crazy. And they're saying ability to see from above. Oh my God. And they're also saying friendship. Okay, look, seeing from above, a galactic. Wow. This is seriously giving me some like star seed elemental qualities here. Yeah, seeing from above and spiritual messengers, communicates with spirit. So you guys are definitely a medium, a psychic, a mystic, like all of that, a very advanced spiritual being. You know what I mean? Who communicates with the other side. So you guys are definitely some kind of shaman, medium, psychic. And this is just another confirmation of your abilities, okay? Wow. And to work with water, the water element. Okay, another way they see you. Oh my gosh, look, medicine man or woman. Wow, this is all making sense. Whew. There's that tribal again. There's this like this, you know, this Indian, Native American Indian. So you could have had ancestors that were over in Scotland, Ireland, England, things like that, that moved over to the United States. And then they were, Indian here in the, you know, like 300-400 years ago, something like that, right? But before that, they were over on another continent, okay? So however that applies. And then before that, you got ancestors and your soul originates back in the spirit form, in the galactic, and, you know, in the heavens. So there's a lot of powerful energy coming in here, especially with this medicine man, woman, galactic, you working with spirit. So, wow, it's a very powerful pile, number one. All right, then look, we have bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Whew, see what I'm saying? You bully yourself in the bully aspect of what you would know bully means, but you don't bully others, you intimidate others, right? But you'll bully yourself. Like I said, you will drop it down the 4-wheel drive and get it unstuck, right? As soon as you question, like, oh my God, am I questioning myself? Like, am I really questioning myself? You're like, oh no, I ain't gonna have that. And then you just snap right back into it, right? But as far as like the bullyingness, you intimidate other people, point blank. Okay, and conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. So your shadow attribute could be some kind of like being hard on yourself, or like doing something you shouldn't be doing, right? To kind of cover up the boo-boos, right? But I feel like that's been in the past. I feel like that was a past issue that maybe you had that's over, and that's dead, gone, and flown away. It's over with, right? So, again, you intimidate others. You intimidate others, and it's not in a bad way. It's just, again, the power that you exude kind of like makes people question how much they know in comparison to how much you really know, okay? Because you don't budge, and they see that self-confidence. They see that you know yourself, and they're like, damn, I wonder where she or he is getting all this information from. So you really got strangers like picking their brain about you, and you're super intimidating in a good way though, because you have a very lovely, nice, you know, and anybody wise knows that love is all there is, you know, so you really exude that too. And they're showing that you have a lot of compassion, right? Okay, so the higher self oracle, they're saying perspective. So you're really balanced with what lies in the subconscious and what's conscious, okay? What's not physical, what's not apparent to you, and what is apparent to you. I feel like you really kind of just go in deep, and look at things at a lot of different angles that most people wouldn't look at. So again, there's that starseed quality of looking at things at a different angle, giving different perspectives, right? So you have a perspective that most people don't have. And why is that? That's because you're the she-wolf. Like, you go within and you really balance things out with the wisdom that you have that most people don't have. So I always said knowledge is power, right? Because the more information you know, the more you can go your own way. You're not a slave, okay? What makes you not a slave? Knowledge. Knowledge is power, right? Okay, so now we're going to look into the 3 tarot cards that Spirit picked out for you to identify the energy they see you in. All right. Oh God, no kidding. Look at that. The Empress. A lot of Venusian power here. Okay. The Queen of all queens here. The loves, wow. She's a protector. She's a nurturer. She's an artist. She's a comedian. She's a mother. She's a fighter. She's a psychic, intuitive. She gives birth to all creation, and she protects the creations that she makes. So they're really showing you here as a very strong, powerful, individual, obviously. Okay, individual. Next we have the Star. Oh my God, this is how they view you. The Star. Wow. The Empress. You shine a light like no other. Like, you really just stand out from the crowd is what they want you to know. And look, there's that higher wisdom. Doesn't even, like, it doesn't surprise me. Look at that higher wisdom right there. Pile number 1. I don't even know what to say. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So we already at 35 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this. But look, boom, you got 3 major arcanas, okay? The Empress, the Star, and the Hierophant. You're definitely in a position to lead and shine and teach others. Like, they really see you as a powerful individual who can teach, who can shine their light and shine their medicine, their healing medicine to all over, you know, the world, you know, because you have those qualities. You have the Star quality. So this is what they want you to know. This is how they're helping you, you know, through your journey. And wow, you got a really cool, unique incarnation this lifetime. So you keep being your lively, cheerful, bubbly self, and I will see you guys in the next video that I make. Until then, keep kicking some butt. All right, guys, see you later. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you guys chose this lapis lazuli, this is your message. So we're gonna go ahead and put this here and we're gonna get into it. Okay, so pile number 2, who are your spirit guides and what message do they have for you and what do they want from you and what do they want to tell you? So let's go ahead and start off with 2 of the spirit guides who are leading you. Number 1, oh gosh, we have the High Priestess, harness mystical powers. Oh, so you got the High Priestess leading you. Then we have, oh my gosh, enjoy the success and happiness. You have the Sun as one of your spirit guides. That is some crazy powerful energy right there. So you guys may consider yourself a sun child. You may have a lot of suns everywhere. You may have a lot of mystical qualities about you. You may just know things because underneath the sun, there's nothing new, right? So I feel like you're somebody who has a lot of mystical power, who has a lot of ancient wisdom. But let's go ahead and see who are the spirit guides that are guiding you through your journey. All right, so we have the Spirit of Truth. All right, beautiful. We have the Spirit of Love, which is the Sun. The Sun is nothing but love. So look at that. The truth is everything is love. Look at that. That's another spirit that's leading you into the power of love. Then you have Hunter on Conflict. Okay. Wow, they're very protective and loving over you. Ancestor of Skill. Okay. Wow. We have Shaman of Tradition. Beautiful. We have Dancer of Reconciliation. Ooh, of the truth. They want you to really know the truth. They want you to know that through your, you have a tradition of a lot of high priests, like royalty, and your, your lineage. And then we also have Hunter of Past. Okay, so that comes underneath skill as well. Wow. Okay, so pile number 2, what I see right off the rip about your spirit guide's mission is that the spirit of truth just wants you to know the most utmost important truth. And spirit could be Holy Spirit. It's a spirit and spirit form. Okay, not necessarily a physical human being who walked this earth plane thousands of years ago or even 100 years ago. It's a spirit that evolves in the ethers, that is from the highest realms, working with you. Okay, and the spirit of love. So look, I like how these two is right next to that. Like, these two really work really well together, okay? Because you then become the truth of love, okay? And so I really feel like a dancer of reconciliation is helping you gather all these energy, all these fragmented pieces of your life that didn't make sense, that causes conflict, okay? And setting setting it straight with the truth, okay? So the Hunter of Conflict, it's really sorting out any problems and traumas and obstacles and challenges that may have affected your life in some, in some way. And it's really pinning them down so that they can be reconciled once and for all, right? And then it's going to help you get you on track with finding the path that you're supposed to be on, and then perfecting your skills, right? And so this is all about, I feel like they're trying to restore what was once lost, and, healing the past and helping you step back into who you really are and harness your powers and finding the right path for you, and perfecting your skills, right? So that you could be, they want you to be happy. They want you to be successful, right? So you have a lot of ethereal spirits. You have a lot of ancient ethereal spirits coming from higher realms working with you. And how do you get this information? Well, you have the high priestess here. You're harnessing and downloading all of this information. So you really have like your 5 senses tuned up here. Your receptivity is really heightened, and you're working with these spirits. Now, you do have a shaman here. That's a very powerful shaman that's going to help you bring you back to yourself, tradition, and what's right and what's the truth of it, okay? So it's like anything that tried to detour you from your true authentic self, from anything like the creator made you, right, to a perfect sovereign being, and then all of these negative dark forces that try to like detour you from your path, they are stopping that, putting you back on the path of tradition. And I feel like all these fragmented soul, these pieces of you are being restored, are being put back together. And it wasn't to say that your past, there was no purpose in the past. No, that everything happens for a reason, but at a certain point in time, there's a completion of that, and now it's time for the next phase. And that's when all of these spirits rush in to assist you and help you through all that, to put to make you whole again. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like what they're showing me is like a soldier who's been out in the field fighting for their cause, and they come back. They need some serious TLC and some serious like medicine, right? So I feel like this is just redirecting you on the right path, making sure that you heal past trauma, you remove the conflict, you reconcile everything that was a disturbance in your life, and that you're represented back again. Because you're like, what the hell was that? That was all anger and just disgraceful and just upright evil. Like, what was that? And they're saying no, like that happened because of A, B, and C, but this is the truth of and it's love, everything under the sun. That's the way it's supposed to be. So again, that's a beautiful energy coming in to restore you, to bring you back to a path that brings you joy, bliss, and happiness, right? So, okay, so these are kind of like the main energies that are coming in to rescue you, to, you know, to put all the pieces back together so that you can remember who you truly are, and then be that beacon of love and truth to the rest, okay? But you're working with some serious high priestess, sun energy. This is a lot of, you know, this is very high consciousness information right here, okay? Ancient knowledge, okay? So you can tap into that ancient knowledge, okay? So I feel like you just went through a battlefield, and they're here to assist you put everything back together again, all right? And to put you into the pathway that you belong, and to really sharpen those skills, okay? Which obviously you have a lot of psychic abilities here. So let's go ahead and look in to see how they view you. All right, so we have hope. We have focus. We have risk. Oh, wow, okay. And we have meditation. Wow, okay. They know that you trust them, is what I'm hearing. And they see you as somebody who is extremely focused on getting back on track, and that you're not afraid to take risk, and that you are hopeful. And whenever like things are like, you help them restore and rebalance yourself. You help them help you. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that when they try to help you, it's easier because you help yourself. They're saying that they're doing all the work, and you're not. They're saying no. They appreciate the help that you're helping with them. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. You're helping them help you by helping yourself, is what I'm hearing. And that when it comes to past and skills, like, you just go for it. Like, you have this cardinal energy about you. You initiate, you take the first step, you take the risk, okay? Because you have this full energy of trusting the unknown, trusting your guides, trusting the universe, trusting what life has in store for you, trusting the past, you know, and things like that. But, you know, they also say that you have a clear intention, you focus on it, and you make it happen by taking that risk. And they say that you also are somebody who, when you're out of balance, you really pay attention to why are you scattered, and then you go into meditation, and I'm seeing the scales, like, you're really balanced. Again, cardinal Libra energy, right? And then look, it comes underneath ancestor of skill. They're saying you have a super good skill of, oh, look at this, meditation and high priestess. You have the skill of going in and receiving and anchoring it in, okay? So it's like you get all your creative ideas from the ethereal plane, from this higher consciousness, and you anchor it in, and you create and manifest what it is that you are dreaming of and want to make happen, right? So they also say that when something's like really out of whack, you want to reconcile something, man, you focus, and you meditate, and you have no pessimistic feelings. You're very highly optimistical, and you take that risk. They're just like, damn, she's a go-getter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to ace a test, they're like, damn it, she will ace it. They also say, but if you don't study for it, you're not going to ace it. What they're saying is, when you go into meditation, that's where you get your power. They're saying if you don't know something, all you got to do, they're showing me the Matrix. They're showing me the Matrix. They're like, this guy, all he has to do is like, say he wants to learn something. He goes to computer and he plugs himself in and he downloads it. And he's like, okay, I know how to beat your butt in Mortal Kombat when you never played a Nintendo game before in your life. They're saying this meditation is a skill of yours. Like, you can literally download anything that you've never done before and come out on top and beat everybody at it just by harnessing the power of the sun and the ancient wisdom with this high priestess here. And they say it trips them out. They say they love to watch you just meditate, go into this like liminal space and just pull things in. You like magnetize things, you draw things into you with this high priestess, right? So they're saying a lot of your power and your knowledge comes from inner knowing by meditating. And then you focus that intention, right? You hope for the best and boom, you take your risk. They just love to see you work. It kind of reminds me of like an athletic type of personality. So you're like their athlete and they love to see you play. They always bet on you is what I'm hearing. Oh, wow. Okay. So that is beautiful right there. So let's go ahead and look into some more cards. So they see you as the Badger, number 3, and let's go ahead and look into that. But no, the way these messages are coming in, it trips me out. It is so cute. I love it. All right, Badger. So Earth. So you definitely, oh my gosh. So the element of Earth, you are so grounding. Go meditate under the sun. And they're saying the things that you pull in is crazy. They're saying that is like one of the biggest skills you have is to harness the ethereal knowledge into and anchor it and ground it in. And they're saying how grounded you are. So you're a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn, or you got it somewhere in your natal chart, but you harness the element of earth and you're very powerful with it and in nature as well. So they say, I see a lot of nature here. They said you get a lot of your power from nature. So the Badger is a storyteller. He's aggressive. He's single-minded, passion. He's cunning and revenge. Perseverance, groundedness. Look at that groundedness. Knowledge of the earth and earth magic and wisdom. So you might be a little sassy, huh? They said, but they love that feistiness, that aggressiveness, that storyteller, that like you exude like this like if somebody, it's like, okay, they're showing me a crowd, right? And the magician's up there doing a trick and they're showing me, you'd be the person to be like, I'll do it. Like say he's looking for a what do you call that? He's looking for a person to practice on or do his magic trick. Nobody else is gonna do it, but you're the first one to be like, I'll do it. Like you're not scared to take a risk. You're not scared to go of a challenge. You're not scared of anything. It's just like you have this go warrior spirit, right? So they love that about you. And they're saying that this earth that you're affiliated with brings you so much magic. Again, the magic you can weave and create by just meditating and pulling out from here is really unmatched, right? So you preserve through anything. Again, like when something throws you on track, boom, you're right back on there. And cunning and revenge. They're saying you have a very beautiful, loving nature about you, but if somebody does you wrong, oh, good Lord, please forgive them. Like they're saying that you don't take no ish. They're saying that if somebody like does you wrong or somebody who lied or betrayed you, oh man, that's a wrap for them. Okay. They're like, you will shun them out. You will cut them off and you will seek your revenge in the most loving way. Like you won't scoop down to other people's level. So really, by being kind and loving and more wise than them, that's what really makes their butts boil, their blood boil. You know what I mean? And so they think, so it's cunning the way that you react to things, but it's actually really hysterical. They love clever. You have a clever mind is what they're saying. And it's a witty mind and you can think fast and react fast in a very mature, funny way. So they love this witty, smart, outspoken, come back fast type of person. They're like, nobody can really get anything over on you and they would hate to debate with you. Because you're always going to come back with something. So you have a very quick, like I said, you got this cardinal energy. You got this Libra energy as well as the earth, right? So, again, very passion, single-mindedness. Look at that, the focus, like the single-mindedness. That's what they're saying. The badger represents focus, and all of these were picked differently. So, you know, I didn't know how they're going to add up, and they add up just beautifully. They're talking about this single-mindedness. When you want to focus on something, that's it. It's a wrap. You can do that, and you can hit, you aim for your target and you don't miss, right? So, and they love how you tell stories. They're saying you are a beautiful storyteller, and they just love listening to you because you're so exotic. You're so you're passionate about what you're saying, and again, you're funny, right? So those are just some things that they see about you. Dust devil, moving out of stagnation. Boom, look at that. That's what I was saying. Man, when you focus and you meditate, you can move out of any challenge, okay? And then you're back on track. So it's like they just see you as this gust of wind just moving through anything. It's like you never really get stuck. And if you do, it's not for too long. Okay, so they love to see you work through all the conflicts. Okay, and again, they're helping you move through all that as well. So they're saying that they appreciate the compatibility when you guys work together through any problems. Okay. So let's look at some more cards. So some more information, how they see you. She who guides, new path, guide, and renewal. All right. So you show people how to be strong and take risk and dare to be the devil. A daredevil. Not dare be the devil, but you know what I'm saying, the daredevil. So they love how you're a guide to other people. You really... the hunter of paths, and you get the new path too. So once you learn from your spirit guides, it's like you're able to show people how to take a risk and go down a different path as well. So you're a leader in some type of way. They love how you help other people. And then she who rises up, empowerment, uplift, and elevate. I mean, you can't make this up. This is what I'm saying. Like, they see you as somebody who uplifts, inspires, is a great storyteller, and empowers other people, and then you guide people, right? But you rise up every time that like something has fall down in the quicksand. You know, everybody's tripping out. There's nothing around quicksand. Somehow, some way, you find something to get out of quicksand, and they love that about you. They also say you are the engineer, the ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Right. So again, underneath this meditation, remember I said you can literally download anything and make something happen. You are that engineer. That's what they're saying. It's like you have the power to pull things and out of the ether and make them in physical form and give them an expression and give them like a brand logo. So you're really powerful when it comes to creation. The guide they see you as, oh look, a stargazer, set your sights higher. So you're somebody who just has really, really big dreams, hopes, and inspirations. You inspire people with the heights that you set yourself to, like your dreams and the things that you want to accomplish. They said that you really look to the stars, right? They're also saying that you are somebody who is connected to the stars, and you are a stargazer, and they recognize your connection with the cosmic intelligence. But they also see you as somebody who really, you know, sets their standards high. Like you have high standards, and you know, you're sorry, not sorry about it. The past life. Okay, so they want to bring the imprisonment or slavery out here, and they want to bring trees. Okay, again, underneath that meditation, I'm not surprised to see that. Again, when you feel imprisoned, or when you're in slavery or in bondage of, or stagnation of, you go out in meditation, you pull on this high priestess power. I mean, I sound like a broken record, but that's what they're saying. Your skill is one of a kind. You can really you can move mountains, okay, with the faith. that you have, okay? And that these trees, it's like ancient knowledge coming through these trees. You see how the sun is shining through these trees, which is like this ancient knowledge. That's what I'm saying. You pull down this ancient knowledge to really maneuver any type of bondage that you're in. You can literally just download information that gives you the insight and the wisdom and the clarity you need to see obstacles through. It's impressive. And so they're saying, see, that sun is your guide. Nothing is new under the sun. So it's all ancient wisdom, right? And when you meditate, right, and you harness this mystical power, you pull this ancient knowledge through meditation into your consciousness, and then boom, the engineer appears and makes things happen, and then moving yourself out of in bondage. Wow. So look, they see you as the light. Your higher self, they see you as the light. They see you somebody that really shines a light in the darkest of places, and they really appreciate that about you, and that they want you to know that you are the light. There's nothing dark about you. And then we have the apocalypse. Wow. We have the mask, and we have the cave. So there's something almost apocalyptic about you. Like apocalyptic, yeah, like you have a part in the bigger plan of things, like from the highest realms to the lowest realms. Like you almost have a mission, you have this wisdom, you have this connection that's like apocalyptic, okay, like epoch, like very ancient wisdom that is coming here to maneuver and shift and make things happen. Once you go into this cave, okay, and you rediscover your light and who you are, the mask comes off. And then you really get things moving with who you are and your wisdom and the light that you shine to other people. So again, apocalyptic is really coming here, that you are here to shift humanity into a new revolution. Like, you know, so very powerful ancient wisdom here. Okay, and now we have 3 cards coming out here, so they want to that describes you. So we have the 4 of Cups. Oh gosh, I'm not surprised to see this. The Hermit. Wisdom coming out, shining his light. Look at that, right next to the light. Oh my gosh, look, see the Hermit with that little star? Once he comes out of the cave, look at that. Once he comes out of the cave with this light, look, he's that star. He lets it go, and there's that light. Okay, he comes out from, you know, meditation. It's right next to this meditation, and he really remembers who he is. He takes off the mask. He shines his light, okay, when he comes out of the cave from learning, going into self-reflective mode and really meditating and drawing in and harnessing all this ancient wisdom, okay, from the divine. And then look, you're somebody who has Ace of Swords. Your truth. Look at this, the truth. You have the spirit of truth. Oh man. So Spirit is saying, though, sometimes you can fall into like this spiritual narcolepsy, you know, like sometimes Sleeping Beauty, like you can fall asleep and then wake up, but it's like Spirit's always going to be here to remind you. You have spirit of truth, of always bringing back this cup that you missed, okay? If there's something you missed about yourself or missed in your journey, you have the backup and the protection of spirit, okay? So I feel like maybe it's saying sometimes you kind of go in and you're really invested in your spirituality and you get really empowered and you come out powerful, and then sometimes you slack off, right? But, or question things, but you're always going to get back on track because you have like this relationship, this beautiful relationship with Spirit, that he's always going to bring in and usher in this wisdom, this clarity, this hope, this revivalness that you need, okay? So you're very, very connected to Spirit, and this is you. They're showing like this wise sage, okay, the Hermit, okay? And when you take off that mask, you're the light that the world wants to see, right? Okay, because you went into a cave to search for that. You went through the darkness to find the light. So you're somebody who is like, is not afraid to walk through the fire to be reborn. You walk through the dark to get to the light. And when you do, you bring all that information and put it out to the world. Okay. So they're showing me that you have a very powerful mission this lifetime, and they're here. Oh yeah. And the lapis lazuli is it was on the Babylon towers, and they used the lapis lazuli so they could harness in. Yes, that's right. So they could pull in this ancient wisdom from the heavenly realms, from the divine, right? It's like a conductor. It represents higher wisdom and higher knowledge. Bam. So that's what that's coming in. That's what that represents there. But they used that in the ancient days as a high priestess. Yeah, high priestess, the Babylonian towers and all that, to be a conductor. They felt like it was a spiritual ritual to conduct higher power into the high priestess chamber so they could channel and then lead the society. Wow. So that is your skill. That is your gift. You are a channeler. You definitely need to spend time in meditation. And when you do, come out and shine that light, because you are the light, and they want you to know that they are helping you, direct you on your path, and they're going to help you succeed. Okay, but keep on being you and shine bright. All right, so love having you here today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you guys chose this crystal quartz, this will be your reading. All right, so we're going to talk about who are your spirit guides and how they see you, what they want for you, what is their message to you, how they're assisting you on your journey, and how they want to help you. You know, we're really going to just tap into the elements and the spirits that are around you, assisting you on your journey. All right. So pile number 3, let's go ahead and look into your spirit guides. Okay. So we have the sage. This wise one comes out and saying to be devoted and committed. Again, this is about your spiritual pathway. Then we have the medicine guardian, be open to healing information. So you have a very healing angel, you have a healing guardian around you. So right off the rip, I see that they're helping you heal on your journey, and they want you to stay devoted and committed and see the wisdom that it's going to bring you for your future and for this present moment. But let's go ahead and look into the rest of your spirit guides. Dancer of inspiration. We have the journeyer. All right, we have the ancestor of illusion. Okay. We have the hunter of strength. We have the spirit of healing. Look at that. I ran out of room and I was going to put it right here, and it comes right underneath the medicine guardian. Wow, look at that. The spirit of healing. So if you guys have been seeing a lot of feathers around you, that's another confirmation. Or if you like feathers. Then dancer of friendship. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and look and see how they see you. We have this angel, the light and the dark wings of choices. Okay. We have obedience. All right. And then we have the warrior. And we have letting go. All right, so pile number 3, this is my last pile, but I want to say this. This is extremely different from the first pile and the second pile. Not making the pile 1 and 2 any better than this one, but this is a very strong, clear message for pile number 3. And I want to say this, there's an extremely important reason why you go on this journey to healing. Okay, so the way that this is coming out, your spirit guides are inspiring you to let go of the past, Okay. And so I see somebody, I might be all over the place here in a little bit because there's a lot coming out, but I just want you to know that I see somebody that like is halfway in the light and halfway in the dark. Okay. I see a very good soul, but I feel like you could be persuaded by your outside influences. Okay. I felt like there's a past that doesn't belong to you anymore. It's not who you truly are. I'm hearing like, tell them this is an old friend coming in to say to them that they're not being who they really are. I'm hearing that they're wanting to come in and inspire you to let go and move on from the past because it doesn't belong to you anymore. And that they're trying to help you heal and see the higher octave of things, of why they happened, so that you can see the bigger picture of your purpose and the importance of life, to see the difference between the light and the dark. Okay. They want to be a dance of inspiration, spirits of inspiration around you on your journey, and see through the illusions, okay, that can strengthen you to be open-minded to heal yourself, okay. They want you to be open-minded so that you can see through the illusions and why you need to heal yourself, okay, because it'll give you the strength to see through the illusions, through the dark. Right? So there's a balance of light and dark that needs to take place here. I'm seeing a very attractive male here, and this is for males and females, but this is a very specific message. I'm seeing a very young, smart, I mean, good-looking guy, and some of you a good-looking girl that like everybody just wanted to have. Very popular, very outgoing, very loving, had a lot of promiscuous partners, was very lustful, promiscuous, you know, but that wasn't your intentions to be that way. It's just that I see a lot of seduction. I see a lot of passionate, you know, a lot of passion, a lot of sensuality. I see a lot of I see a lot of play. I see a lot of fun. I see a lot of attractiveness, lights, and color, and I see a really juicy past. I see a really juicy past, and I feel that maybe a lot of lust was involved in some of this. If this doesn't, if that part doesn't resonate with you, that was a specific message, but if it resonates with you, what they're saying is that the choices in life are going to be different from when you walked in the dark versus when you walk in the light, right? And that's why it's important for you to heal, for you to be a warrior of strength, for you to be a warrior of light and be obedient to see the difference, okay? To balance these scales, okay? So this is really an inspiration to let go of the past and wrap up and not judge yourself for the choices and the decisions that you made in the past, but who you really are moving into the light and into the future. You're going to be somebody completely different, and because that was your blueprint, you're stepping into your blueprint. And I feel like because you had such an exotic past, which was fun, I'm in this energy of like, dang, like party time, like hot mamas, hot guys, party, you know, moving on to the next and next thing, having fun, blah blah blah. But I felt like you kind of got caught up in all of that that image, and it wasn't really portraying you moving forward. Like that doesn't belong to you moving forward. Spirit showing me of this angel of light and dark, a transition time in your life to where you're letting go of the past, you're healing the past, and you're embracing the lighter quality of you, the light side of you, and stepping into this new blueprint, okay, which is actually your old blueprint, but it's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to move from the past into the future, shedding the dark and embracing the light, right? But being open to healing information. So these ancestors of you, these ancestors, is helping you break through, you know, the illusions of the dark and then move into the truth of light and inspire you to give you strength, right? The healing is going to give you this information that would be a pillar of strength for you. And then you just become this badass warrior right here. Okay. But to not let the past identify you, okay? Because that's not the truth of who you really are. It was just situations and life challenges that you had to go through so it could expand your consciousness, expand your knowledge and your wisdom, right? It's not always easy becoming wise, because how do we become wise? It's through knowledge. How do we get knowledge? By going through things, figuring things out. So it's a journey that you have to embark on that only you can do. So, but sometimes going through this transition is kind of hard, and to heal the past and let it go, and to really cut the cords of this toxic energy that doesn't belong to you. Because look, you have a dark wing, but you also have a light wing, okay? So the past of the darkness is leaving, and you and the future of the light is coming in. And so that's why a lot of healing is coming in. So you got a lot of loving spirit guides healing your past, healing you, and pushing you into a different direction. And the sage wants you, is another guide who is very protective over you, and he's very devoted to keeping you committed to your path. So you may think one thing, but you may hear this guide go and you know what I'm saying? Like you might feel like sometimes you got like an angel and a devil on your shoulder. That's you kind of like trying to go back to the past, and your sage is like, nope, we're not going to do that. So they're committed to you, and not only are they committed to you, they want you to be committed to your healing journey. Wow. But they see you as somebody so powerful, but they see you somebody struggling to release the past and to heal, right? But although they know, they're definitely saying you had a great past, you had a lot of fun times, but through those fun times, there was a lot of things that may have hurt you, okay? And you need to heal from that. All right, so it's time to move on. All right, so let's look at some more cards and how they see you. Okay, so they see you as the worm, number 4. So let's go ahead and look into that energy. And the worm is earth. And it says regeneration purifies the soil, ability to find nurturing within the earth, camouflage, ability to wiggle out of difficult situations. Again, so this is about purifying your soul, okay? You wiggling in one direction and wiggling through the other one and experiencing different situations, okay? And you also, they're saying they view you as a shapeshifter. Like you're somebody who's able to really camouflage and shapeshift into whatever environment they want. And you're very adaptable. You have an adaptable quality about you. And you're able to regenerate yourself. So they really want you to know this is going to be a lot easier than what you think it is. And they're here, okay? But you have the strength to shapeshift and to regenerate. Again, the ability to wiggle out of difficult situations. So when this worm wiggles into your life, he brings a message not to worry about a difficult situation. Access your deep intuition and follow your instincts. Spend time outside and give over your worries and troubles to the earth. Practice grounding outside with bare feet. It will work wonders on clearing clouds from your worries from your mind. See, look at that. Yes, so you're definitely going through a difficult situation, but to stay grounded and to go out in nature and rekindle this authenticity with yourself, okay? I feel like there was an illusion of yourself in the past, and it needs to lie there. It needs to rest. R.I.P. The fake part of me, it needs to lie in the past and embrace this beautiful light side that is coming out to the world, and to really see who you truly are. So I see a warrior of light coming out here. Then we have one who dreams, escape dreams and fantasy. Okay, so again, you in the past were somebody who escaped all the illusions by just not dealing with them, okay? You just wanted to live in a fantasy world, dreams and escapism and all that, okay? So let me see here. And then now they see she who waits, patience, waiting, and determination. So deep down inside, you've been wanting this healing process to occur, and it's happening, and they are so devoted to this healing. That's why this devoted and committed, because this is something that's been, your soul has been wanting to expand into, okay? Get out of, it's like the wiggle worm, get out of and into something else, right? So this is your time to elevate and to climb up that ladder of your spiritual process, your spiritual awakening here, okay? So I feel like it's time to make that shift from the past into the future and shedding that skin, right? Okay. So they also see you as winter. Take care of your needs. Yeah. So a lot of situations that left you out in the cold, it's time to let that go and to cater to yourself. This is all about taking care and embracing what you need, and call on your spirit guides. They are devoted to your healing. But again, you know, it's your free will to do what you want. But again, your soul is earning for this time to, it's done with the past. I feel like your soul's like, that's it, I'm done. I'm over with it. I want something new. And this is your opportunity for this healing to come in. And how they see you is a damsel. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspire you to rely on yourself. Listen, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of relationships in your past. There was a lot of relationships in your past that were damaging to your heart. Okay, this is green wings, shows me the heart healing space, the fourth chakra. So it's like, I feel like a lot of these this healing needs to happen in your heart space, because it's like froze up like ice. You know what I mean? Like your heart is frozen like ice. And I just feel like the sun needs to come. You need to go out in nature and let the sun thaw you out, and to really breathe in the essence of spirit and nature, and just return back to innocence here. Because, you know, you need to purify this past, okay, and let it go. But what's coming in for you is just the total opposite, and you're going to be so much more happier. And they want you to trust the process, right? So look at this, illusion. So we have illusion. Yeah, look at this. And then the shadow attribute was waiting for a night to provide you seduction by romantic illusions. So it wasn't real. It wasn't real. Yes, you may have had some people in the past that you love and care about, but listen, through those partying times, through that young nature and all, and this boyfriend and that girlfriend and that boyfriend and that girlfriend going on to the next one, it wasn't real. Okay? And in order to break that false illusion and ego, you had to let it go, and you have to heal. And then that's when the truth of you and everything that's going to be is going to come in. Okay, and they want to help you get there by healing yourself. Then we have lost compass, getting back to integrity. Oh, pile number 3. I almost feel like an asshole delivering you this message, but I mean, I honestly do. I feel like an asshole that I have to be the one to tell you this. This reading couldn't be any more clear, and it's like they are so. I don't even know how to say it. Like, I really do. I feel bad like giving this message, but I mean, it's, you know, I'm not the type of reader that's gonna just tell you what you want to hear. Like, you know, how do we get better? By tough love. You know what I mean? I don't want somebody lying to me. I don't want somebody covering up the truth to make me feel better. No, I want to know what's really going on, right? And I'm sure I'll do plenty of other good readings, but this is about your past. This is not about your future. This is not about who you truly are. This is about your past, okay? But in your past, pile 3, you were a lost compass. You just were walking through an illusion, and you were escaping. I don't know, maybe you did substances. Maybe you just kept going from one relationship to another. But your authentic self was lost. You were not following your true North Star, your inner compass, right? And so this is getting back to integrity. This is what Spirit wants for you, to unthaw that frozen heart, to put that love back into you, to warm you back up and show you that that was the past. Let it go. Don't worry about it, okay? Because you're getting back to what really matters, and that's you, the real you. And then the real stuff will come in. The real love, the real relationships will come in. But this is all about embracing the truth and healing yourself and being open to spirit to allow them in and to help you. You're going to be a warrior. You're going to come out on top. I promise you. Look at that. Your higher self says go within. Go within and listen, okay, to what the truth of your soul really wants to speak to you. So I'm having past life, angels and farm. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be a little minute, like a mute, silent reading. What does this mean to you? There's a farm here and there's angels. Okay, what does this mean to you? How does this resonate with this reading? Let me know. All right. For some of you, a very specific message is your land is being protected. You might live on a farm. You might have a family that has a farm. You might be inheriting a farm. There's a farm animals. There's a protection over your land. But for others of you, let me know what that means to you. That's kind of a personal message right there. What does that mean to you? Also, another message coming through is a lot of you find healing on going to a farm. Your angels want to send you to a farm to look for healing. Okay, so a lot of you need to unplug from the mass and, you know, the city lights and all that and go and work on a ranch, go to the farm. I feel like your angels are guiding you to a farm so you can heal. That's another message coming in. And then another way they see you is, look, the warrior. You got the warrior twice. Shut the front door. Look. You know what? Let me, pile number 3. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about it. Let it go. You know why? Because look at you. You have wings. You're going to use them again. And you're going to come out on top. You're going to go in. You're going to find your soul's truth. You're going to find your soul's purpose. And you're going to come out swinging. You're going to heal. You're going to discord all those toxic cords of, you know, that don't belong to you. And you're going to rise. The warrior always comes out on top. You got the twice. Look, there's number 2 here. Like spirit likes, I know what I was saying. Look, the angel of the hunter of strength, warrior and warrior, determination, patience, and waiting. Oh, my gumdrops. I don't know what gumdrops mean, but man, were you a DJ? Were you into the music scene? There's something about music here. Were you a DJ? Was there something about music? There's something about this playboy, playgirl energy about music. Let me know in the comments. All right. Now, the other way they see you, Knight of Wands. Woo! Let me tell you, if I was young back in the day, I'd probably come after you and get your number 2 because you were hot to trot. That's all I got to say. You were hot to trot, okay? And you know what? You came in fiery, passionate, mysterious, good-looking, charming. Very charming, very seductive, very good looking, powerful, popular. Man. But then you lost control a little bit of what really mattered to you, right? And now they're showing me the Queen of Swords coming in like, that's it. It's a wrap. This is what I want. This is how I'm going to deal with it moving forward. So you're going to stand in your honor. You're going to stand in your truth, and you're going to fight back with and you're going to take back what was lost. Okay. And I feel like you just really need to go within and find out what really matters to you. Dang. But don't get me wrong. This is powerful. I love this. This is legit. This is awesome. This is real. This is authentic. This is what life shows us, right? This is what life teaches us. This is the truth. This is you stepping into your vulnerability, and that's it, right? It's a wrap. You have so much to look forward to, and you know what? We all go through this one shape, form, you know, like we all go through this. But you know, you're gonna hold your truth. You're gonna hold your ground in the end, and once you heal from the past, you're not gonna go back. You're going to see things a lot differently, and it's going to be so much better for you. And you're going to see how much you're loved, and you're going to find your true love. You really are. So pile number 3, that's all I have for you. I hope this helped. Your guides are committed and they love you and they're devoted to helping you with going through this healing phase in your life, okay? So just hang in there and trust in spirit to lead you through the darkness and to the light, because again, you have wings. You will fly through this. All right. Sending you so much love and light. Take care. Bye.